Work, a military that isn't satisfied, and a consumer population whose demands exceed supply. But there is another problem, a Soviet society riddled with corruption, and nowhere is it so obvious as in Azerbaijan province, as Don McNeil found.
Free education is supposed to be one of the great benefits in the Soviet way of life, but not for these students. To get them through the doors of this Polytechnical Institute and other universities in Azerbaijan, their parents or relatives have had to pay bribes of up to $50,000. And it doesn't stop once the student gets to the classroom. Bribes have to be paid to pass tests and examinations. To reassure parents that he is trying to stamp out this practice, the first secretary of the Republic's Communist Party, Gaidar Aliyev, has posed for pictures with students taking exams. But corruption in Azerbaijan doesn't end at the universities. The Azerbaijani are people of the Middle East, born traders. Making a deal is in our soul, said one of the black market people, whom it's so easy to meet in the free bazaar and on the streets. They don't particularly like the Russians, and some Western scholars think their defiance of the communist system is expressed by corrupting that system. Up to 30% of young Azerbaijanis, mostly men, have dropped out of the workforce, or as the concerned communists put it, they have become an unavailable labor resource. On the streets, they seem to have bundles of rubles, and small items in the black market, such as blue jeans, can sell for as much as $350 a pair. Everybody seems to be at it. Bus drivers pocket kopecks, party officials build luxurious houses. But the really big deals are reported to take place at private banquets, such as this one, celebrating a wedding engagement. In one case, a deputy minister in the petrochemical industry and 4 of his officials set up a scheme to embezzle $6 million from the industry with the help of senior management at one of the factories under their control. If corruption can be read as a measure of nationalism, as a form of protest against the system and Russian rule, then the national consciousness of the people of Azerbaijan is still very strong. Don McNeil, CBS News, Baku.
Apple computer.
My Apple has a great head for stats. It sure makes my job a lot easier.
There are more people in more places doing more things with apples than with any other personal computer in the world.
Man, we never travel without the Apple.
And of all these people using apples, most had never touched a computer before. Apple, the most personal computer.
New from Pepperidge Farm, more delis. Your favorite foods wrapped in flaky pastry. New beef with barbecue sauce delis.
Uncle Texas barbecue. Lasted 3 days. It's all wrapped up in here.
New pizza-style delis.
Pepperoni, mushrooms, mozzarella, pizza parties. It's all wrapped up in here.
New Mexican-style delis.
My week in Acapulco. It's all wrapped up in here.
3 new delis. Pepperidge Farm remembers how food ought to taste.
Thank you.
Vicks cough drops. Unique throat-soothing ingredients. Coat, calm, and soothe your irritated throat. So every drop's a piece of quiet.
I love the crunchy wheat taste of Kellogg's Mini Wheats, but the frosting side agrees with the little kid in me.
The whole grain shredded wheat side, to me, is quite superior. The light frosting kisses my girlish interior.
Kellogg's Mini Wheat cereals. Whole grain shredded wheat for the adult in you, light frosting for the kid in you.
For me, the manly side of Mini Wheats is fitting. But the frosting's good, too. And I'm not kidding.
Crazy glue, It's tough enough to hold this honcho in midair, and it bonds all this other stuff, too. A plastic knob, a plastic plug, a rubber boot, a metal brooch, a fishing rod, a cycle grip, model planes and model trains, a doorknob screw, a flashlight case, the broken trim on any car.
And now, Crazy Glue also comes in this pen. Just press to apply. No drip, no clog. Crazy Glue works like crazy, tube or pen. Get some today.
The country's gone crazy.
In tube or pen.
Crazy, crazy glue.
Introducing the 1982 Subaru Brat. Rugged, versatile, stylish, quality, reliable, on-demand four-wheel drive performance in a winning package of Subaru engineering. Now, Subaru Brad is priced so low, you can't afford to be without it.
Subaru Brad. See Anderson, Lakeside, Riverside, Ambassador, Ponderay, and Wenatchee.
Another can, Charlie. That's a can?
That's Hefty's new steel sack, the bag that works like a can.
It's plastic.
It's a new plastic formula, Linear D.
Linear D.
So strong and puncture resistant. New steel sack can hold more than ordinary bags.
Even impossible trash?
Without split.
Without splitting. That's some bag, Charlie.
Strong.
Like a can.
New Hefty steel sack trash and tall kitchen bags. The bag that works like a can.
Tomorrow, it's the Ultimate Valley Girl Contest with Moon Zappa and Bert Parks. Then Natalie discovers she's adopted when a real mother shows up on Facts of Life. And Mallory can't keep up with Alex in school.
Maybe there's some kind of therapy group you can join for Sisters of Geniuses.
Then Quincy uncovers a murder cover-up.
We're NBC. Just watch us now.
If you're still lamenting the loss of those muscle cars of the past, take heart. There's a new car that automotive writers have called a blast. Spectacular. Stepping on the gas, they say, is like cutting in an afterburner. It's a car that can blast a V8 right off the road. The car, the Turbo by Volvo. It'll blow the past right out of your mind.
See all the exciting Volvos now at Barton Volvo Renault, East 10819 Sprague.
People ask me about supercuts. They think we've got a secret. Well, a supercut is a special hair cutting technique that we can do in any style you want. So you get the same great haircut every time. And a supercut costs only $6. But believe me, there's no secret. Anyone can do it. Don't ask me why they don't.
Look to Sunset Sports Center for the most advanced ski bindings available. Marker, like the M40 and M40 Racing. Both feature Marker's unique 4-pivot toe, Sensomatic heel, and retractable brake. Marker's M35 is the perfect convenience binding with its simple heel release button. And for the ultimate in racing performance, it's Marker's MRR turntable, a World Cup winner. For top performance in ski bindings, look to Marker at Sunset Sports Center.
Dolly Parton on Wednesday's PM Magazine.
The last thing I want is for my boy to get hurt. So I gave him an Norelco. It treats him with tender, loving care. Doesn't nick or cut like blades can, and shaves his face baby smooth. He loves his Norelco, because it cuts down whiskers like Mark Gastineau cuts down quarterbacks.
Right, Mom. I swear by my Norelco.
I wish he wouldn't swear.
Norelco Rotatract. Tough on your beard, not on your face.
I could never imagine anyone putting the love and care my mama did into vegetables. But that was long ago. Now there's Pepperidge Farm's new vegetables and pastry. They've taken zucchini provençal, mushrooms Dijon, even Mama's asparagus Mornay. And forgive me, Mama, made them even more special by wrapping them in 60 flaky layers of pastry. Très bon. Pepperidge Farm remembers how food ought to taste. Vegetables and pastry, new and très, très bon.
Introducing new Banaka mouthwash concentrate.
What?
Just fill the cup with water.
Honey?
Then squirt.
Squirt.
New Banaka is concentrated.
Concentrated?
So you pay for mouthwash, not water. Wait. This little 2.5-ounce bottle's a great value. Makes 96 ounces.
96?
A minty fresh Banaka mouthwash.
Honey?
That's a lot of Banaka.
Wow!
Morning, honey.
Honey!
Introducing new Banaka mouthwash concentrate.
You all know about seeing eye dogs, but did you know there are hearing ear dogs? Not many, but they are very important to a person who cannot hear. They are the ears that seek out danger or friends for any one of this area's nearly 32,000 persons who cannot hear. Not even a smoke alarm, a friendly telephone, or a home burglar. The Pacific Northwest Hearing Dogs, a program of the Spokane Humane Society, needs your help. Call 489-7080.
Something's got the whole neighborhood wagging their tails with excitement.
Dem bones, dem bones, dem. Butcher bones, dem bones, dem bones, dem. Butcher bones, dem bones, dem bones, dem. Butcher bones, the meat eating snack for dogs.
Milk-Bone Butcher Bones is the first snack made with real meat chips. 3 different meat bone shapes in every box. New Milk-Bone Butcher Bones with real meat. It's got the whole neighborhood wagging their tails with excitement.
If I take some Heinz ketchup at the start of your meal and put it right here, and put this other well-known brand right here, something amazing happens before you're half through. See? The competition runs. But here's where Heinz winning thickness pays off. Taste. Because on a hamburger or anything else, Heinz is the best-tasting ketchup.
So pour on the Heinz, America's thickest, best-tasting ketchup.
Winter fun. Schweitzer has mountains of it. Make sure you're part of it this ski season by getting your Schweitzer Season Pass now, before the ski season starts. Make this winter your best ever. Ski Schweitzer.
Hi, you Jim Kieran?
Yes.
I'm Dave McLeod from KHQ Radio, and I have this afternoon radio show, and we need an afternoon traffic pilot. And I think I can make you rich and famous and, well, maybe not rich, but we can get you a free skateboard and some free coffee, and maybe you could wash my truck once a week. What do you think?
Who is this?
Jim Kieran brings you traffic reports 4:30 to 6 weekdays on KHQ Radio.
Small. No, too little.
Smell that fresh bread, Officer Donahue.
Nothing can penetrate this stuffy nose, Mrs. Barry.
This can.
Hall's mentholyptus.
Uh-huh, with vapor action. Hall's vapor action penetrates deep into clogged nasal passages to help your stuffy nose feel clearer, while Hall soothes your throat to help your cough.
Hey, you were right.
About the bread?
About the Halls.
For penetrating relief, get Hall's vapor action. And try sugar-free Halls, too.
Pillsbury Crescents have so much butter flavor, they're hard to forget.
Rejects. Full house.
Hot Crescents. Why? Oh, hot, fresh Pillsbury Crescents. Marge baked them last night. Oh. And the buttery flavor. Buttery? Oh. Yeah, they were loaded with buttery flavor. Every one of them.
Like, how many every one of them?
3, 4, 5.
Oh. Try butter-flavored Crescents. Fresh and hot.
And Pillsbury says it best.
You hang up that phone and I'll kill you!
Here's your little angel now, sir.
You realize there are millions of people in Asia with no food, and I'm one of them?
Hey, everybody, listen to this. I've got the most exciting news. My father is coming to visit day after tomorrow.
Howard Sir Al Houlihan?
I thought your dad was retired, Margaret. What's he doing in this neck of the woods?
It's a business trip. He's a civilian military advisor now. After my mom and dad got divorced, he decided to take on a little something, keep himself busy.
Sound idea. Idle hands are Lucifer's workshop.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to shake his hand grenade. Remember when he sent Margaret that camouflage negligee to prevent sneak attacks?
Can it, you reach? Colonel, you will see that this camp is shipshape for his arrival.
Aye, aye, Major. Anything else?
Well, sir, now that you mention it, your hair could use a little trim.
Join the 4077 crew for all new episodes of MASH.
Thursday, Doris pays the high price of fame. And when Carla whips up a special brew, it's lights out for Diane.
Oh, my God, Carla, you killed her.
Cheers. Then on Taxi, it's a close encounter for Louie. And a case of overexposure for Bobby on Hill Street Blues.
Rico!
The best night of television on television.
Up here, the story's told of a legendary vehicle, the Datsun King Cab 4x4. It was powerful, like Great White Bear. It leaped riverbed, like Caribou. And inside it was big, like Sky. The Datsun King Cab 4x4. So the story is told.
Now save on any new Datsun truck with 9.9 annual percentage rate financing.
I know that as a working woman, I have a special need when it comes to getting the news I want. Q6 Nightly News fills that need by telling me what I want to know about our community and the world. I like to know the latest happenings in our economy, and Q6 has such interesting features on health and safety that are especially important to me as a busy woman. All this plus a very complete weather report makes Q6 Nightly News my source for information.
Q6 Nightly News, your 90-minute news source. Local news, world news, sports, and weather.
I'm Steve Montag, and I want to talk to you about something we all cherish very much, life. Because of CPR training I received from the Spokane Fire Department, I was able to help save a life. CPR training can be received by anyone in just 3 hours. Please, get involved. CPR and you may someday save a life.
Dolly Parton on Wednesday's PM Magazine.
I want my children to have their children. I want them to have their life. I want them to have the earth.
On the next Hour Magazine, Sally Field and Dr. Helen Caldecott speak out on our nuclear future. Then,
Why should he have a girlfriend? Why should he settle for you when he can go to bed with you and leave there and go to bed with somebody else?
Gary Collins explores how to maintain a relationship when you're single over 30. Hour Magazine. We make every hour count.
Wednesday at 4 here on Q6.
All right, very still, very still. Ready, Frog?
Yes, sir.
Go, you're on.
On the Muppet Show, we got some wonderful music and comedy. Plus, we have our guest star, Miss Cloris Leachman.
Roll tape.
You'll be happy to know that I am a vegetarian.
The Muppets, Wednesday at 6:30 on Q6.
Fun for the whole family on the Muppet Show.
Curtain.
What?
Wait.
Your doctor says you need an operation. Should you get a second opinion, before you decide, ask your surgeon these questions. Why is an operation recommended? Are there other treatments? What's the likely result if I don't have the operation? How is surgery expected to improve my health? What are the risks? Are there likely to be side effects from the operation? Then, if you feel confident that an operation is warranted, you probably don't need a second opinion. But if you still have doubts, or if the doctor is not a surgeon, you should feel free to seek another opinion, providing it's a qualified opinion from a surgical specialist. Remember, the final decision will be yours, so be smart. Get the facts from a qualified surgical specialist. Good counsel from the American College of Surgeons and this station.
Check the Better Business Bureau. Are you listening to me?
Search presents The Encounter. You never know when you're going to wind up face to face with someone. With Search, you're always ready.
I think I was here first.
Well, let's share the ride. Only Search has a great taste, plus a glistening drop of resin, and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to go face to face. Where are you going?
Wherever you are.
Search, for breath that's face to face fresh, and now new sugar-free Search.
I hate sinus. I was miserable. Congestion, pressure, headache, runny nose. I tried headache tablets.
Incomplete.
These cold capsules.
Incomplete.
This sinus remedy.
Incomplete.
I tried extra strength Sinutab.
Complete relief.
More complete sinus relief with the 3 sinus medicines I needed, including maximum strength non-aspirin pain reliever. Extra strength Sinutab is a complete sinus medicine.
Complete relief.
Rather than compare personal computers ourselves, we asked the computers which one was better on the basis of price and memory. The Apple II preferred the Commodore 64. Then we asked the IBM, and it picked the Commodore 64. Then the Radio Shack chose the Commodore 64. That's what we like about our competition. They're so honest. The Commodore 64, what nobody else can give you at twice the price.
How to eat a Hungry Jack biscuit. First, observe the biscuit. Notice its form and height. Examine the Hungry Jack crust, how it delicately flakes to the touch. Then, break it open, taking in the layer upon layer of its steamy tenderness, just begging for a pat of butter, a touch of honey. And then, when you can't wait any longer, you...
Oh, thanks for the biscuit, Mom.
You eat it.
Hungry Jack biscuits. When it's this good, it's Hungry Jack.
I could never imagine anyone putting the love and care my mama did into vegetables. But that was long ago. Now there's Pepperidge Farm's new vegetables and pastry. They've taken zucchini provençal, mushrooms Dijon, even Mama's asparagus Mornay. And forgive me, Mama, made them even more special by wrapping them in 60 flaky layers of pastry. Très bon. Pepperidge Farm remembers how food ought to taste. Vegetables and pastry, new and très, très bon.
The Secret Witness Program is offering $3,000 reward for information leading to a solution of the murder of Linda S. Strait. Teamsters Union Local 582 has added $1,000 to the established Secret Witness reward schedule. The 15-year-old North Central High School student disappeared Sunday, September 26th, while on an errand to a supermarket in this shopping center on West Francis. Her body was found at the edge of the Spokane River in Plants Ferry Park the following day, Monday, September 27th. Anyone who may have seen Linda Strait the day she disappeared is asked to contact the Secret Witness Program by calling 327-5111 or by writing to Secret Witness, Post Office Box 1205, Spokane 99210. Anonymity is guaranteed. Simply add a 5- or 6-digit code to your letter, tear off and keep a corner of the letter with a matching code number on it. Secret Witness, 327-5111.
We have to go. I want to thank everybody who's here tonight. Grace Jones, who's been joined by Martin Van Buren. Of course, my thanks to Marv Albert. Also to Howie Mandel, Paul Schaefer in the band, and our announcer Bill Wendell. You folks have a nice evening. Thank you very much. Good night.
From a singing legend to leading lady. On the next PM magazine, meet...
I'm Debbie Gilbert-Wild. It's time to talk about winter, ski reports, past conditions, winter activities in general. And we will every night on Q6 Nightly News, your 90-minute news source.
I'm Debbie Allen from Fame. It takes more than talent to make it. It takes determination, grit, and stamina.
You don't grow unless you're courageous enough to be bad.
Share our struggles, dreams, and triumphs. Discover what Fame is all about here on Q6.
Listen now, we've got something to say. If you want a sure thing, there's an easy way. Godfather's Pizza, give me hot, I want a combo. Godfather's Pizza, give me hot, I want a combo. Choose the sauce to meatballs, it's my favorite dish. Smile the cup, lay it on so thick and so rich. Combo, give me hot, I want a combo. Thick, rich, absolutely delish. Godfather's Pizza today.
Let's pretend my clothes are on fire. Oh, what do I do? What? Don't panic, Dick. You know what to do, Dick. Stop, drop, and roll, Dick, roll. And keep rolling until you roll the fire out. All out. So remember, if your clothes ever catch on fire, stop, drop, and roll, Dick, roll. Very good, Dick.
This is KHQ-TV, Channel 6 in Spokane, Washington, transmitting from Tower Mountain with a power of 87.1 kilowatts. KHQ-TV is proud to display this seal of good practice as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. The code provides voluntary regulation of telecasting in the public interest. KHQ-TV now leaves the air at the conclusion of another telecasting day. KHQ-TV is owned and operated by KHQ Incorporated, an equal employment opportunities employer. We hope our programs have entertained and informed you, and we invite you to join us again later this morning. Now we invite you to tune to Q59 Radio, going places and doing things 24 hours a day. KHQ Radio satisfies your need to know with news reports from around the world, direct broadcasts from major news events, plus Q59's own blend of music, sports, and special features. Q Radio, 59 on your dial. Now this is Ron Harris speaking for the staff and management of KHQ Television, bidding you a very pleasant good night and good morning.
Mighty ocean deep.
KHQ-TV, Channel 6, Spokane.